feels so flat. Alright, we're going to go ahead and mill off the excess material there. So first we got to surface this side, get a height. We're coming off this gasket surface under here where it hasn't been welded yet. I hear it. Did it sound flat?
Oh, I'm looking at the floor.
How'd that look? You were looking at the dial down here, weren't you?
I was just not looking through the screen.
Oh, more complaints.
It hurts my eyes to look at the stupid screen.
Oh, well, we could clean it. That'd be too much work. All right, the fun part is I got to drag around this edge here. That'll be fun to do. Okay, zero that out. Almost hit zero. How's that look? Pretty flat?
Yeah.
Here's the case is not flat. Cal. Still not flat. Let's go to 5. Still not flat. It's coming in better now. A couple more. Yeah. 10 cal. Walking up against the edge over here and look at it. Gotta bring the edge in there.
Yeah.
Just scrape it. Too much. Oh, it didn't clean again. We go. Appears to be a low spot right there. Now we're down 10,000. I'm not going to keep going down. It's been hammered pretty hard there. Just push the light button again. Alright. So we're at 10 right now is our new 0. So we're going to 0 it at 10. So that's our new 0. I'm going to take a nice rough ass file and just make sure the edge is good. I doubt if the inner primer is going to fit all that tight, so.
No.
Alright, that's clean. Now you do the same thing on this side. We're going to back up a little bit. So pull back 50. I didn't leave a message. Must not have been important, right?
That's not.
Got a little beeping going on now. All right. 9 to 5. We'll be 5 to off and finish. Get on this side. Out of the line of fire. No, you're in the line of fire. Flung off. Oh, that's me again. Hello. Wasn't a bit. Yeah. Probably tomorrow night. Yeah.
Yeah, your car's on.
Probably wasn't. Probably missed a little bit. That's alright. You have to see the red up in here is mostly cool.
Yeah, I see it says the car.
It does it every now and then. I need that $1,500 camera probably.
Now you need somebody smart enough to run it.
Oh, that too might help, yeah. It's a good thing we don't have either one of those around here.
Yeah, that's for sure. It takes a patient person to run the camera.
Yeah, we're fresh out of those today. Alright, well that surface is now at the correct height. Here's the holes are a little uneven though. We'll let you just kind of hand grind out to whatever it wants to be. It does have to clear a swing arm, so it has to have a certain amount of clearance in here.
Yeah.
We'll have to go take a template off one of these other cases over here. Right here.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just make a template out of a piece of paper and then we can mark it. See what the hell we really need. Otherwise it won't clear the swing arm. Making a template. You're dangerous.
Don't tell anybody.
You won't tell anybody?
No.
Okay. Well, you're doing outside templates. See, I do an inside template. I got the phone ringing again. Non-stop. See how that works. Hello. Yep. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know. I pretty much work every day.
The marker?
Whatever works for you. I don't care. Okay. We'll be there. All right. Bye.
That didn't work.
That didn't work?
That didn't work.
Oh, okay. Want to see how I do it?
No.
Oh, okay. This is how you do it.
That's how I got it.
That's how you do it?
That's pretty good.
Do you think so?
Yeah, don't you?
I don't know. That's not how I do it. That's how I do it. I do mine differently.
You do an inside one.
I do an inside one so I know where it's at.
Alright, we'll do an inside one.
Here, let me do one. I'll show you how I do it. There's two different ways of doing everything.
There's more than two.
More than two?
Everybody does it different for them.
Here, let me show you what I do. I'm getting close to what I do.
Just wet it down with your fingers and
I don't wet it down. I just
well, I don't mean wet it down. The grease on your fingers will do it.
That's right.
I do it that way too. It's just I was being lazy.
And then I go like this. Rotate it. So there you got a plus and a negative. You can double check it. So there's your outside one for you.
Oh, thank you.
And there's an inside one for me.
And mine worked.
Everything's in the way over here.
See?
I don't know nothing yet. There we go.
Mine lined up.
Yours lined up. You go my way. There's the holes there. We don't really have our holes in here yet, but there's my way. I'm a little bit further out than you are. Where's the red pin?
That was too close right there.
Yep. They're both close. Except the other one, you're too close.
Hey, you can do it either way, it don't matter.
See, I didn't hit on this line. This one here, my line went a little bit over. I like having a nice good thickness around the bowl. The first thing we do is put the bowl hole in so we know how thick this is here. And we'll figure out how thick we want it to be. But either way, you get a rough idea where you need clearances at. So both methods do work. This thing's in the way. You notice that?
Yeah, I know that.
I hate tripods. We're going to keep these. We're going to mark these so we know what these tools are.
What's that?
Are we going to mark these so we know what they are later on? I'm going to deposit these so I won't lose them. There.
That's the best one.
That's the best place to put them. We won't lose them.
Right.
The other ones went on the floor someplace, so it's good.
This one's got to have the bottom hole, and that one has to have the bottom
We've
hole.
got a lot of bottom holes to do. I'm doing one thing at a time. Oh, there's the other piece. This one looks like a butterfly or something. Good. We'll keep that down there in case we need it again. All right, so we're gonna knock this out a little bit. And I gotta get these holes in here. So let's get these holes in here. You getting tired? I'll get your tripod over here.
I don't know why I'm getting so tired of it.
I don't know.
I come in, I'm alright, and then I get here and I get like, ah.
I just bored the hell out of you, that's all.
I don't know if it's you that bores the hell out of me, or me that bores the hell out of myself.
There you go. Here, you can work this like this. Like that. So you do that? The screen, you can see and everything. Alright, we gotta figure out where this hole's at. Where's this hole at?
Right there where the hole's at.
Right in the middle of that hole. You are so smart.
Oh yeah, I'm just a genius.
So use our center drill. Try to guess where the hole is. Damn phone's ringing again. I'm gonna get working on that stupid phone ringing. Somebody launched me again. Let's see here. Oh, they didn't leave no message. Oh well. Must not have been important again. Some people are impatient, they won't leave messages. I should slow it down a little bit. Alright. That one's close. It'd be closer if I could get the hole out now. But what's tap drill on a 3/8 course?
18.
Maybe a Q, I think. Nope, 5/16. 5/16 is its size. Excuse me. Alright, so we measure 5/16. Yeah, good job. Right in the center.
My brother can't figure out bar branches. I can't figure it out either.
Alright, so now we put that in there. Cutting the thread, which we don't want to be doing.
I think I just run the tap in it.
Gotta get the tap in there first. Drop back to a 1/4 inch and get the hole roughed in better. Close. Close enough. This one's hard to see anything. It's always fun tracing holes. Stupid tripod, get where you need to get to. It's hard to see what I'm doing. Need a real holder. Anyway, you can see I'm getting a hole here. This one here, a little bit off on the hole. Cutting the top thread a little bit. So we're using a smaller end mill up here. I'm going to start plugging away the material in the hole, and then we're going to tap in it. The tap should catch it. So, kind of work them in a little bit at a time. tab when I need one. And a nice plug tab. A bunch of those. It'll have to work. So this will be a prime candidate for a taper tab. It's a plug tab, which means not very much taper to it, so it cuts in kind of quickly. I bet you these will not tap in the other direction, unless we're real lucky. Ooh, we're lucky. Well, that is not even anywhere near remotely a straight hole. Jeez. I think we went through a 10-degree angle. That ear must have really been screwed up. That one won't go through. I bet these are going to wind up being helicoiled. I don't think there's enough thread to catch it. Not with this one anyway. I need a tapered. What do we have over here? No taper tap. So there's a nice taper tap. So you got 7 teeth to start from. So that'll catch the hole better because I got half the hole is already got thread, the other half doesn't. I try to catch the old hole without stripping it, without cutting a new hole. This one I'm doing all right on. That one we did a good job of. I like how that's blocked by the chuck. And that one actually looks pretty straight. This one's going to be more fun. It's actually catching it. I'll try to cut straight. I'm actually pushing it this direction here. Still went sideways. What a shocker, it follows the hole. Alright, so that's what we got left for the hole now. So you can see how we cut the new threads over there, chase the old threads over here. This one here did the same thing, except this had less new, more chasing. Okay, so now we gotta do is deburr the top. Deburr the top of the hole with a little ball cutter. I use ball burr is what I use. I'll just spot that off. Whoop. Right there. That'll catch that. I don't know exactly where the hole is, so I just use my hand drill. Then I'm going to go ahead and go and cut some of this away, but this obviously was not cut in the factory. This is factory here. Or is that someone else's weld? No, that's somebody else's old weld. It's not factory. It's just all weld. So we'll go ahead and cut that around. Now you can actually see where the thickness of them would be. So we're going to follow his black line on that one. I'm not going to follow the black line on that side. And we'll leave some of this over here. So we'll make it a nice thick area, but we'll open this up a little bit. So we'll do that. Use a big end mill for that. It's always fun trying to catch old holes. And you deburr the hole so the top thread doesn't pull up into the inner primary, called a false torque. If the first thread pulls up against the cover, it gives you a false torque. So you take the first thread out, and it doesn't do that. Also makes the bolt easier to start. Especially when you have a huge misalignment like most primaries are. They never line up. Okay, get rid of all these tools. Tools out of your way, and they're out of the way. Okay, I'm going to change out the cutter here for the end mill. Okay. So we just do this slowly around the surface here. Camera kind of sort of out of the way. Good, have room to work. All right, let's see what happens here. hot down here. Right there is all I need to be. A lot of cutting.
Mm-hmm.
Need a little more in there. You can grind out more of an even radius by hand. So, a lot of hand cutting from here. So now you can see from this upper angle, you can see what we just did. So you got a certain amount of thickness here and a certain amount on this side. So this side's a little bit thick right through here, my thumb is. So we just do that with a hand grinder, it's a little bit easier. So at least that one's cut. Should be pretty close to what this is. See how they do it over here. They spike it off more instead of radius in it, but same difference. Every one of these is just a little bit different how they make them, so no two of these seem to be the same. It's just clearance anyway for the swing arm, so it's not a major deal. Alright, so what else we got to do on this one?
Gotta do bottoms, all the drain holes.
The drain plug. We're not going to grind that because we don't want to make the finish any better than what it was. So we got to do this down here yet. But I also got to do the surface under here yet too. We did some welding I think on this case.
Yeah. Oh, man. I don't know why why I feel shitty always this time of the day.
Dinner time. Alright, that's done. So we take this out and flip it over. First we gotta clean the chips up a little bit.
Yeah, my phone should ring a lot today.
Yours is too?
Mine did, it never rings.
I just ignore mine.
I'm just surprised that everybody's calling me. I don't know why they're all calling me today.
They like you.
No,
You're popular.
I don't think so.
You don't think you're popular?
I know I'm not.
You didn't leave your phone number on YouTube? Everybody's calling you now for help? Do you need a cameraman?
No.
That wasn't you? That was the other guy? We got a new flat surface to work from. How's that?
Yeah, I'm just a popular guy. Yeah, right. Sometimes I've ever been popular with somebody wants up.
I had the same problem. Alright, so getting this all, we're coming off our new surface that we just got done milling, so we know it's flat now. At least we hope it is. Well, this is the one I will look that whole hole underneath in here. Okay, you make sure you're on your two ears where you belong. You don't want to put too much pressure on here because all it does is warp the face. So, you know, just enough to hold it down, but no more than that. So if you can move it, you're good. If you can't move it, that's perfect. If you can move it just a little bit, that's good. But if you got it more than that, it's too much. You can move it easily, it's not tight enough. Pretty straightforward on this stuff. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and cut this surface here because we have this welding right through here we got to get rid of. So we're going to knock this all down in one shot. So we're going to get a big cutter out. Cut it off with a big cutter. Camera's too close. Where's you out? How flat do you think this is? Should be perfect, right? Okay, we lock it down. cutter. Get our table zeroed out for height. That's about 9. Should be about 0 there. All right, let's see what happens. What speed are we on? 9.6. Oh. Cut that edge off right there. There we go. Feed it down a little bit until I hear something hit. There, we're just hitting now. So 1 pass right now. Give it 1 more. Big cut over there. Cleaning on this side. All right, so cut quite a bit on this side. Didn't cut hardly anything over here. It's low through here from on the well, which doesn't surprise me. We're low over on this side too. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a 1.5 thou shim under this. Raise that corner up a little bit. Go ahead and put this shim under here. Like that. Something, let me raise it. Okay. Tighten it back down. Not much pressure. Okay, I'm going to try it again. give myself one more towel here. I don't think that'll clean, but we'll see. Looking good on this side now. Kind of fogging out right there. Kind of skimming the surface. The big thing is down there, that low spot there, that's the oil's going to leak. Got this kind of clean a little bit. Pretty close to clean. Okay, we're low right here. We did clean right through there. So low here, and we're low right into here. That's pretty low right there. Somebody hit that with a big file or something at one time. I feel it's pretty low. So I'm gonna give it 2 more thou. It's probably gonna take more than that, but it's pretty low. And I give it 3. Alright, we'll try it again. Go all the way across this time. See what we get. See, this time the chips aren't coming my way. They're going to the machine in the back there. All the other times are blowing toward me. They're on the wrong side of the cutter. First low spot coming up. That's clean. Next spot coming up over here. Ooh, that's just clean. Perfect. Pretty foul did the trick. We'll go ahead and cut out the back side. This one tells you how square your machine is. It takes a big cut when not very square. We're feeding it a pretty good clip over here too. If I slowed it down to get a better finish. So we're all right. Even though it's fast, it looks rough, but see, my nail doesn't grab it. It's smooth. Okay, so a little bit of porosity right there. Our low spot here clean, barely. It's not quite right on the edge, but pretty much all the way across. So I got a good gasket surface to work to. So there you go. Alright, so now I gotta flip it over and do the drain plug. I'll do that later. I got 2 more cases to clean up first, so we'll do more of these. We'll be back.